Hey, family, what's up? Today is the day that the Lord has made. Get the fuck up. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, I said what I said. You know, I was sitting here getting ready for work, and I'm almost there. Got a little bit more time to go. I remember the days I used to wait till the last minute and then get up and just rush everywhere, and still wind up late for work. Them days aren't here. But anyway, so I was sitting here talking to God, like I do every day, all day, every day. Oh yeah, that's my bestie right there. I talk to him and Pookie. I usually don't talk to many other people. I talk to y'all more than I talk to the actual people in my 3D. Anywho, manifestation, getting to the life you want, all of those things, and then you hear people tell you that you're the block and this and that and the other. Well, let me break it down for you. All right, August last year, I told you about the story with Pookie, where they had burnt the tent down, and I thought he was dead, and I'm breaking down, and I hear a voice, and I'm standing inside of a storage unit the day before my dead ex-husband's birthday, my soulmate number one, and I hear something say, try to talk to the cat, and then I do, and then I leave him instructions, and cut to the chase. The very next day, on the soulmate's birthday, I get the call, and I go to the woods, and what the fuck? Pookie is right where the fuck I told him to be the day before. I manifested my cat. Alive. Alright. Fast forward. I am in Pascagoula, and I'm living on the street, and I'm safe, and I'm good, but I need my life to change, because, I've had it. I've had it. All the shit, all the evil crap, all the bleh. So, a rainstorm happens. I go to George County for a couple weeks, and I get to live indoors for a minute, and then I had to come back, and the night that I come back, it hadn't rained in this town since I got here after I found Pookie. And then it come a flood. I mean, ooh. None of my gear was holding. Everything, and just stacked on, stacked on, stacked on, stacked on. To the point to where your girl was screaming at the top of her fucking lungs at God. And that's why you'll hear me reference the rain that washed it all away. And that was the last time that I was high. Matter of fact, I was coming down when I came back from George County. Anywho, so you could almost say I manifested my sobriety. All right, so I wind up, a few days after that, going to my sponsor couple's house that was supposed to be a week, turned into a month. And while I was there, I healed a lot. I learned a lot. I got a job. With that job came a couple paychecks. I still had to go back to my little campsite because they had, they couldn't keep me forever. But but by the time I did that, I was okay with doing that. I was fine. All right, so got me a few paychecks under my belt, made the call, got me the apartment. Come here. While I'm in the apartment, I'm watching TV on my phone. I'm thinking, not even speaking, thinking. Okay? I thought TV would be nice. I'm walking down the road. What do I see? A TV on the side of the road. Bring it home. It works. All right. Yes. Next thought. Thinking. Didn't even say it. Now, I'm by myself, so it doesn't matter if I talk or not. But I didn't even say it. I need to go with my next paycheck and try to save me enough to get me one of them little universal remotes for the TV. Bada bing, bada boom. Walking down the same street I found the TV on, right next door to where I found the TV. Not just the remote, but exactly the one I had in my mind. Complete with batteries that are still in it right now. This little motherfucker right here. Okay? On the side of the road. With sand all over it. On a pile of shit that I had been looking at, and it wasn't there the day before that, or the day before that. But all of a sudden, I thought it. Bam. Now, next thing. I'm using a broom with a dish rag on the bottom of it to mop after I sweep my floor, because I have tile floors. I think to myself, and I actually said this one out loud, a mop would be nice. And I'm planning on which one to get, because at my sponsor couple's house, the picture in my mind was their mop. Bada bing, bada boom, across the street from where I found the TV and the remote, guess what I see sticking out the garbage can at some house? The mop. Alright, so fast forward a little bit more. Okay, so I went and I got me an antenna for the TV, so it works. Yay! I went and we're not even going to talk about the coffee pot, because I feel like if I went out and bought it, I didn't manifest it, okay? So, now, fast forward a little bit more. The ring that screws the shower head onto the pipe, that ring, y'all know what I'm talking about. It broke on mine. It was plastic. I think I've said this before. So I'm thinking to myself, and I'm trying to wrap my brain, because I really don't want to have to make the call talking about, you know, I need the shower head fixed or something like that. I'm trying to find ways to get a shower without it. Blah, 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 blah. Anywho, I'm not speaking this out loud. I tried to fix it. It didn't work. I tried to, you know, work my way around. I tried to do the thing without making the call to the thing and then doing that. And it didn't work. So I'm thinking to myself, because I was about to call a friend of mine that I thought might have the piece that might, you know, without me having a, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I go to throw my garbage out to the dumpster out here on the property. And what do I see in the bottom of the dumpster? Not one, but two shower heads complete. And they're metal. They're not plastic. I didn't need a whole shower head. I just needed that ring. But God knew what I needed in me and gave me something better. Now, up until that point, He had given me exactly what I asked for, except for the remote came with batteries, okay? And I had a remote like this whenever I lived in Gulfport. I had gotten it, I went dumpster diving and found it, you know, thrown away or whatever, but I couldn't never program it to the DVD player I had. Anywho, bam! So, you know, whenever I see, because I follow my readers, you know, and if y'all follow any of my shit, y'all know what I be looking at and seeing, because I share as much of it as possible. But here's the thing. I'm not blocking my manifestations, and I'm not thinking too small, maybe. Here's what I do know. All I got to do is remember the first manifestation that happened. Pookie. Basically, I mean, he wasn't dead, but in my brain, I just knew he was. So basically, I brought a cat back from the dead. So whenever I doubt myself and what I believe is coming next, I just have to stop and think. I channeled a dead cat, or that I thought was dead. Okay? I had no idea that it was even going to work. I had no idea that he was still alive. But the point of the moral of the story is that I heard a voice in my head. I saw a picture in my mind. And there he is. He's here. My ride or die, babies. He's here. So, look. Get over yourself. Dream big, want big, do the things you got to do to get through it. Listen to your innards. Okay, your gut's not going to lie to you. Ego is up here and up here. Well, you know, ego is self-driven. Always put your best foot forward. That thing that you're wanting to do, try it. Ask somebody about it. Anything's possible, folks. Anything. Till next time, I love you. You got this. You are not alone. Keep coming back, because I will.